Hiya, Hertz here, checking in to War Robots. Welcome to Tidbits, where I give you little tidbits of useful info on random aspects of the game. But without further ado, let's quickly get into the video because I have 3 useful tips that I hope y'all find useful too. So, starting with tip number 1, as a free-to-play, patience is your virtue. With the bots available to you, your capabilities match to match are pretty limited. But your team's capabilities may vary depending on how many pay-to-wins you quite literally have. Try to stay with the group, especially with those with like decay and hazards, weapons that hit hard from a distance, and those type of pay-to-wins because you're supposed to be trying to play as a tasty treat. Meaning, always try to stay behind walls and try to corner shoot to trigger enemies into activating their abilities early. This especially works if you're like a griffin with about 50% or less HP and you're behind a wall and the enemy saw that you were a griffin with punishers, because trust me, you will see an Ophion instantly take off into the air and try to hunt you down because you look like a tasty treat. Or even better, make the enemy who is much stronger than you waste as much as possible of their bot trying to get to you. What this means is, if you're out in the open and there's nowhere to hide, try to look at someone, shoot at them, make them attack you, and hopefully they start walking towards you or activate abilities, because that wastes more important things that they have to defend themselves against your team, which technically speaking is probably more of a hazard to them than you are. There's nothing better than watching a Mark II pay-to-win bot die just to kill your quarter health griffin. Okay, moving on to topic number 2. Extermination mode does not have to be fully completed in each of its stages to earn the platinum status. Read these directions literally carefully. If the PvE task asks you to destroy a certain amount of robots, let me just quickly pull it up now. If the task tells you to lose as little durability as possible and destroy as many robots as possible, take this literally, as most of the time the game will spawn extra enemies on top of the required amount, 85, just because it just does. More enemies for you to target. But you see this issue? 25,000 HP you cannot lose. Any more than that, you lose platinum status. And the highest you can get now is gold. Here's where my tip comes in. Try to kill the bots that are more easy to kill, especially in the low stages like stage 1 or even stage 2. Hertz. Hertz are the Glacier Rime looking raker builds. They hit way too hard and will, like 3 or 4 of them will instantly take away all the durability that you have available here. But remember, you don't need to kill everything. You just have to meet this requirement, then proceed to hide. So look around the map, see if there's somewhere where you can hide away from those Hertz and just wait out the timer. Because as long as you meet this requirement and gold's requirement, you will get platinum status, which is those sweet, sweet 50 platinum. Especially also this one, 100 platinum is really nice. Alright, moving on to my last tip. If you're struggling with event tasks, go check out this surprisingly rare game mode that actually will work really well called Skirmishes. Now, currently it is not called Skirmish, but it's the purple game mode located most of the time right here. This game mode can sometimes give a special hanger, and these hangers can be used to expedite the process of completing tasks, especially tasks such as space tech fairs. If you check these, let's just go through them real quick. Deal 2 million. Wait, is that just. That's 250,000 damage? That's a really easy task. Okay, but let's just check this one out. Destroy enemies using space tech robots. Well, sometimes that's quite hard because the only space tech robot you really have access to at the beginning is Leo. So you're not really going to be getting that many kills. And 10 kills is going to take a really long time with a Leo. And imagine if this task was somewhere over here, delaying you so long just to complete any of the tasks. Now, here's what you do. If you get lucky and have one of those skirmishes, and it would be a skirmish for everyone, so everyone gets it at the same time, the skirmish may include special hangers that are not your own. So that hanger may be used to complete that task, because you could sometimes get a match where instantly, 10 kills, instantly, right then and there. With a space tech bot, you just completed this task. I mean, the best one actually was something that said deal healing, and there was a healing bot in that hangar. And it was like there was no other way for me to win that event. But also, skirmishes allow for you to get XP and silver without increasing your league. And even though increasing league is quite important, sometimes going up even higher and higher, where me, I'm almost expert 1, is not the greatest thing. But lastly, there is a drawback to skirmish. You do not receive any keys, gold, or battle reward crate progress, which are these crates. You do not receive any progress for them. But it is a good way to stockpile silver because you will deal a lot of damage in those game modes because most of the time those bots are like Mark II. But I hope you enjoyed the first iteration of War Robots Tidbits. Thanks for watching. I'm Hertz, checking out.